Thank you very much, Dr. Wigwe. Fascinating. We're going to end off with Rob Schumann, project manager at Manitoba Hydro International. Very briefly, a couple of minutes left, and I know they want to kind of get the room transformed into the site for the gala dinner. Rob.
Yep. This may be over before it begins. We were having some technical problems there with my presentation. Oh no, I see it's up. Last speaker of the last session. Most people gone. Those that are here probably aren't listening, so it doesn't really matter what I say. Anyway, I was asked to talk a little bit about who Manitoba Hydro International is and about our contract. So there we go. Manitoba Hydro International is a subsidiary of Manitoba Hydro, and Manitoba is the next province over, just west of Ontario here, and it is the Crown-owned utility. We're still vertically integrated, but we are interconnected with Ontario and Saskatchewan and the U.S. A good chunk of our energy is exported to the U.S. and to our neighbors. We do have the lowest electricity rates in North America, by the way. Manitoba Hydro International, as I said, is a subsidiary company with various divisions. The international group is on the far left there, and you can see some Arabic there. We do have branch offices in the UAE and in Saudi Arabia. So I'll just skip through these. These are some of the divisions here. We'll just go through this real quick. We have a wire services group, a research center, a telecom group, and then, of course, the International Utility Services Division with our two Arabian Middle East offices as well. So what do we provide for services? Utility management, utility operations, training technology, transfer, project management, engineering services. Some of our projects, I've just pulled up a few with some pictures here. We're in Mongolia doing rural electrification. Some of the highlights from that project. We manage the electricity company of Timor-Leste, or East Timor, and that was a 5-year management contract to manage the utility there. We're in Mozambique with the Hydro Cahora Dam. This dam was sold to the government of Mozambique by the government of Portugal a few years ago, so we're there on behalf of the bank, the lending institution, to ensure that the hydropower plant is going to be maintained properly and safeguard the investment. Some additional projects. We were in Nigeria during the RCM days in the early 2000s, and now we're back, of course, on this 3-year management contract. We're managing the Liberia Electricity Company of the Liberia Electricity Company in Liberia, obviously. Saudi Arabia, we have a branch office with 12 people there embedded into the Saudi Electric Company to help with various O&M activities. We're in Rwanda, the DR of Congo, Chile, India, Kenya. This contract, signed last year in June. It's a 3-year contract extendable to 5. We have executive management responsibilities of TCN. We have an 8-person management team on the ground full-time, and you can note them there. We report to a board of directors that was recently appointed. We have clearly stated contract objectives. We have a performance management framework with various KPIs and targets that were set out by NERC and the ministries. And it also includes 18 milestone deliverable reports focused on improving various aspects of TCN's operations. Capacity building, of course, is a major component of our contract. We have a 3-year training and development plan, and it's funded in part by the World Bank and by our contract itself. We're responsible for orderly development of the grid. As you know, it's at about 5,000 megawatt capacity now, and plans are being developed currently to make it a 10,000 megawatt system. And I thought I saw on a slide 250,000 megawatts by 2030. That's not one too many zeros on there? No? Okay. Long-term goal is to split TCN into 3 entities, a market operator, system operator, and a transmission service provider, and then there may be a concession agreement to manage that over the long haul. Just a few of the challenges. Of course, as you know, it's a very transitional state that we're in, and we've entered into this company now. There's certainly labor issues due to the unrest on the privatization side. The expansion planning is very, very aggressive, even for a mature utility, and we're of course having to build a lot of bridges with stakeholders, and that includes, of course, the current management team, who've been asked to sort of step aside a bit and let us sort of take the reins, streamlining some of our reporting processes, and well, there's a whole bunch more, but that's about it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much to all our panelists, especially Rob, for covering that in record time. Very efficient. Part of the energy efficiency. I think it's on a theme of energy efficiency and time efficiency. So thank you very much for attending the session today, and on behalf of the organizers, I guess thank you. And I'd like to thank, on behalf of myself, CC Africa, for organizing the conference, and I guess we look forward now to the gala dinner. Thank you.